Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video I inform you the meaning of the derivative market and four types of the derivative market. Out of the four types of the derivative market we covered future and forward contracts. So in this video we will learn the meaning of the rest two types of the derivative market. The rest two are the option contracts as well as the swap contract. Okay. So what is the meaning of the derivatives? So basically derivatives something from something else. Its value is entirely derived from the value of the underlying assets. And what are the underlying assets? They can be the securities, bullion, commodities, currency, livestock or anything etc. Okay. So there are four types of derivatives: future, options, swap, forward contracts. So in the previous video we covered future and forward contract, and the link of that video I will share you in the description. Okay, so let's start with the options. So in the option contracts, two parties are involved: option buyer and the option seller. So for example, when an option buyer say for example wants to buy, of course buyer is a buyer, so he wants to buy some land or building or any of the commodity or product from the seller. So what he do? So he will give some token money. Why he is giving some token money? Because at right now he doesn't want to buy, he want to buy this land or property, for example after 3 months or after 6 months. So after the 6 months the value of the land or building would be 10 lakh. Okay, so in advance buyer has given 50,000 rupees. Why he has given 50,000 rupees? Because he knows in the future if he doesn't want to buy, or if the market price of that building would get rise or would get low, then he can demolish that contract. So if he doesn't want to buy, so this is basically an option contract. Okay, so here the seller has also a right. Seller will take his 50,000 rupees if buyer doesn't want to buy the land or property for any reason. For example, he doesn't want to buy because of any metro station is coming, because of any government projects is coming, and he knows that the property would get that market value, or and if he really want and if you want to buy, then of course he can. So here in the option contracts, derivatives, there are financial contracts are the derivative financial derivatives. Here there is a fixed date, fixed price, and buyer and sell for buy and sell in future. Again, there are some more examples for the option contracts. For example, the booking of the train tickets, any fixed location, in the fixed location and in the fixed destination. So to avail the facility of the train, if say I have booked some train ticket, so I have obligation to avail the facility of train, and the train has also the obligation to provide the services. So train is here a seller and we are the buyers. So the two types of options, one is the call option and one is the put option. Call option is the buyer has a right to purchase to buy in future, and put option has a seller has a right. Okay, so here is one more example. So dairy farms, 5 lakh rupees. If the farms prices get reduced, then after 6 months, and so same, it's just like a same example which we studied in the previous I told you in the previous example. So moving ahead, the next contract is the swap contract. So basically a swap is the financial world refer to a derivative contract where one party will exchange the value of the asset and cash flows with another. It's also an exchange. So let's take an example. A company that is paying a variable interest rate might swap its interest payment with another company that will then pay a fixed rate to the first company. So there are different types of swaps. These are the major types of swap: interest rate swap, currency, commodity, credit default, zero coupon, total return swaps, the bottom line swap. Here all the buyer and the sellers are involved. Okay, so one party here the exchange, and another party one party sells and another party buy. Okay, so thank you guys. These are the two pending contracts of the derivatives. Thank you so much, guys.